Hey, it's Cornelis, and this is Your Band is a Business, the place where I discuss the day to day realities of being an independent musician. So, this is my weekly vlog where I give you a raw, unedited update about what I've been up to over the past week in order to further my music goals. So, three things to talk about, and I'll keep it short and sweet and to the point. So on Tuesday, I went to my favorite open mic in North London. It's a great venue, great host. There's always great musicians, and crucially for me, there are often people there that are just there to enjoy the music, so they're not musicians themselves. And for me, at this point, if I'm going to do an open mic, I need to be performing where I can make new friends and new fans. As great as it is to perform at an open mic for other musicians when you're testing out material or you just want to get better at performing, eventually you need to find people that have the potential to become your fans. So this open mic hits all the requirements that I have, so that's why I go there. Then there were two other things I was working on. So on Sunday, yesterday, I had a gig, a 40-minute set. Basically, a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine said, hey, let's organize our own show. He had a venue in mind. He had 10 people that he wanted to invite to perform. In what happened is that the venue pulled out because of maintenance or something, so I suggested another place. So it was a bit of a last minute scramble to get it all booked and sorted out, and in the end myself and someone else had to step in terms of organizing the logistics and the tech specs for the sound engineer and the stage times and all that kind of stuff. And my friend organized, she made a flyer that could be printed out, and also for social media. So the guy who came up with the idea, he was a good ideas person, but he wasn't so good at the logistics and the actual getting things sorted out. But in the end, we all managed to get it over the line, and it was a really good gig. I think at the fullest there were maybe 40 people in the room, and it wasn't a big room, so it felt really full. And it was a good show in the end. But it did remind me that I want to focus on two things, which is one, my own music, my original music. I want to focus on building a fan base, and two, this channel, Your Band is a Business. When you're a musician, it's easy to get sidetracked and distracted by things that you can do, but you have to think about whether you should do them. So when it comes to organizing gigs, being a promoter, it's not really something I want to do regularly. It's just time, emailing people, calling people, just stuff that I don't really want to think about. If my friend says, hey, let's put on another show, I'll say yes, but I just want to show up. Give me a time, I will show up. I'll promote it, definitely try and bring as many people as I can to it, but I don't want to be involved with the organizational side of things. My advice, if you want to take it, is just think about what you say yes to and how that fits in with your bigger goals. Maybe being a promoter does fit in. I know somebody that does make it work. I'm not saying never. Maybe if there was a specific venue that I would have a residency at, once a month or something, then that would take a lot of the grunt work out of it. That might be interesting. But for example, covers gigs. Some people say, "Hey, do covers gigs, and you can get some money for that." Yes, again, if it's a residency and you just turn up and play for a couple of hours and make some money, that's fine. But if you want to then be a full time covers act or band, then you might have to start seeking out opportunities and promoting yourself and organizing the logistics for weddings and corporate stuff, and that becomes a whole job. It's not just an easy side gig anymore, and that can take time. Yes, you're earning money, but then it might be taking time away from your other goals, which for me is my original music. So anyway, the point is, I'm just wary, and I have to be careful about what I get involved in and what I say yes to. Anyway, it was a success, and I'm glad I took part in the show. It was a good gig. And the other thing I've been preparing for is my new single, which is coming out on Wednesday. So it's the third out of 6 singles that I'm releasing, and I've been doing some prep work for that in terms of gathering content for social media. There's somebody that I use who creates reels that I use to promote my new song, so that's been sorted out. And yeah, I'm a bit weak on the video content. It's been terrible weather in London, in the UK, over the past couple of weeks, and I haven't been able to shoot anything new really. I have some old gig footage that I'll be using, but yeah, really I need some new footage to shoot. Hopefully it'll be drier, and maybe we'll get some sunny days here and there as we're in March now, and then I can get out and about and shoot some footage. It's always been my weakness, I think, and it's really important in order to get your music out there, so need to focus on that. But I can make a lyric video, so that's another asset that I can make to promote the song. Anyway, that's what I've been up to. No gigs with the band booked just yet, because the bass player, I think he's like on holiday or might be traveling for work. I need to check the diary, the shared diary. But yeah, I would like to book in another band gig and get that sorted. And then I need to start preparing for the next single, which is being mixed, but yeah, the bass player needs to add his bass part, so I need to follow him up on that. Anyway, that's my update. If you have any questions, you want to know more about what I've been up to, maybe some advice about putting on your own show or promoting your song or anything like that, then leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll speak to you next week.